the Earth's crust. It's the first layer of the Earth. Magma's the center. All those other layers I can't really tell you. Oh wait, this is Battle Crust, everybody. Now I got a regular like DVD cheapo reproduction right here, but because on Etsy there was a seller that was selling these for like $7 each. You know, before shipping and handling, they were selling them from the UK, right? So this is Battle Crust, and this is a new Dreamcast game, I guess, kind of. Actually, I looked online briefly on the Dreamcast Junkyard that this was released on Steam, and it's kind of an indie game, and this is very reminiscent of 90s shmups, and I'm very excited to be talking about it because this is probably one of the newer release games that I got my hands on here recently. I'm always looking just to get any kind of Dreamcast game, but man, am I super duper excited to get this. And I have a couple of Dreamcast games, like reproduction games, that are in these regular DVD cases anyway. Like, here's a couple of them. Just spoiling my channel just a little bit. Maybe not completely spoiling my channel, but yeah, like, I got a couple of these just in DVD cases, and I'm trying not to be so much of a psycho about being a collector, and ideally I'd like to have everything in jewel cases, but I have all of the NTSC release games, retail copies, in the jewel cases, and I do what I can to repair the cases and stuff. Like, some people are total psychos about it, and they just buy the jewel cases in bulk, and they try to replace everything. And I mean, there's something to be said with doing that. It's like preservation and stuff, but yeah, let's just not be a psycho. But I'm just excited to be here. I don't know everything about Battle Crust. I just know that Josh Prod is a French developer or whatever, that takes older releases or different releases, like indie releases, and puts them out. It's just a publisher. Josh Productions, Josh Prod. So that's cool. I recommend getting reproduction games, but if you burn, I'm not gonna look down on you. I'm enjoying talking about reproduction games, and this is a long intro and everything, but hey, we're here. You're just doing it, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yeah, let's talk about Battle Crust, man. I want to play this. I want to check this out. Yeah.
Here we are in the future, getting ready for some Battle Crust to load. The load time is kind of crazy. Alright, we got these little borders on the left and right. Okay, so there's a universe government and a regular government. So they use this thing called metal crust, which is just metal shavings from cereal. You gotta have something called the destruction machine. I think that's very appropriate. It just feels correct. Popcorn popping non-stop, and yeah, shot button. I hit the right trigger, so maybe that's a thing. This is my absolute first time trying to play this. This is awesome for me. Let's hit some options because I'm curious. The little icon thing looks like Star Trek Enterprise. I want some challenge, so I'm going to put it on arcade. But lots of credits, that's the thing. Oh, that's cool. Flame. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I'm going to pick that right now. Cool. I like how you can pick your border. That's awesome. Yeah, this game is like some sort of like indie game or something. I really don't know the difference. Give me that mega, I guess. Very cool. I like it so far. It's supposed to be kind of reminiscent of older shmups from the back of the day, because I get kind of overwhelmed with some of those like bullet hell shooters, so Something like this is welcome on the Dreamcast, I think. Hey, I'm getting Galaga vibes. I used to play Galaga in I want to say laundromat. Because I used to go to this lake house that my father owned. And there was a little laundromat there. And I think laundromats and arcades go together very well. I got the audio kind of turned low, so you're getting a better impression with the capture footage, but you know, it's all good. Okay, what is my special? I'm holding down the A button, by the way. Just woke up. I have a little bit of time. I was getting ready to go to work, and then I got kind of called in because they don't need me just yet. I'm liking it so far. I think I got hit like once, and you know, I like to avoid getting hit by the enemies. Kind of a slower paced game. Sometimes you're wanting to play something along these lines just a little bit. I wonder if there's any cool dynamic. Okay, I'm holding down the left trigger. That's the special. That's the blasty. Blast from the past. Brendan Fraser. I like movies where people are like frozen in time and then they come back. Like Austin Powers did that. Someone on some channel, some MGTOW channels, was talking about Forever Young, and that was like, I haven't thought about that movie in forever. That was like Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's great, man. I think that the world needs to kind of forgive Mel Gibson because, yeah, he might have said some anti-Semitic stuff, but it's true. What he was saying was probably true because, you know, Jews, you know, it's not just Jews. It's such a multifaceted thing, but you know, Jews, it's like you can't even talk about it without like that twinge of guilt, but it's truth, you know. They call us goys and stuff, like which means like subhuman. Like they're like racist towards everybody, but everybody's, you know, protects the Jews. Like you can talk about every kind of group of people, but you can't talk about Jews. You know what I mean? Can't talk. See, if you want to know who controls the world, find out who you can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's the truth. Look at Hollywood, and look at who owns Hollywood. You know, truth, man. I can't do these videos without getting political. You know. Cool, man. This game's kind of slow paced. I like having variety, and you know, with shmups, I think, you know, it's cool to have as many as you want. I really like the game variety of the shmups on the Dreamcast. There's just a different kind of shmup for everybody. I could have picked a different ship, I think. And it's really kind of wonderful and awesome. And, yeah. I didn't think I'd get into shmups at all, but I'm actually more into editing videos than anything. Here lately, trying to piece together videos. Man, I love the graphics. It's like kind of Genesis graphics, kind of, but better. Stuff going on, you know. It's a nice little mix. I'm not using my special enough, I don't think. But it's nice to play different games on the Dreamcast, I think. I didn't even see that hit me. Look at this boss guy. It's cool. He's purple. He looks like a crab. All these enemies look like crabs. This is the crab game. It's Krusty Krab. The Krusty Krab. It's Mr. Krabs made this game. Brought to you by Krabstar. Everything crabs and crab related and or similar crabs made this game. Crab people made this game. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a bossy boss. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a boss here. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna get tripped up with somebody's smart bullet design here. Oh. For some strange reason, I just like thought about one of the boss battles with Sonic the Hedgehog. This is totally giving me Genesis vibes for real. Dr. Robotnik at the very end of Sonic 2, how he kind of like, you try to chase him and you can't get to him. He gets in his ship or something. Dr. Robotnik always gets away, don't he? I could have picked my ship again, dang nabbit. Charge my crust. Charge and blast. Do you guys like Battle Crust? Do you like pizza with your crust? Oh, I can pick my thing. Blast charge. Oh, I did normal by accident. Sucks. I had to die a million times to get to this point. I did just fine, Larry, fine. This game's so slow paced, I feel like taking out my lawn chair and just going out there and just sitting. Going out in the yard. So yeah, this is Battle Crust on the Sega Eggo Waffle Dreamcast. Oh yeah. And you know I'm bad at it. This isn't me. This isn't me. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So what are you gonna do, Battle Crust, man? This is cool. It's kind of hard to rate it. I'm having fun. Nice little simplistic shooter. Let me charge my jam. Kind of can't shoot from the side like or nothing. Okay. Other shmups are better. I'm just gonna say that right now. But this has a nice little retro game feel to it, which is very nice. And I think this game might just grow on you. And it looks good for what I've noticed so far. Other shmups are just more impressive. Let's see. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I think like a 7.5 just for starters is kind of an okay assessment. I rate stuff too high just because I'm just enthusiastic about everything, I think. Or I want to be, you know. 7.5 seems fair for what it is. It looks cool. I like it. I don't know about the audio, but I think the audio is fairly good from what I've seen. I haven't heard much game audio, but hey, I got first place even though that wasn't good. Battle Crust on the Sega Dreamcast. Who knew? Yeah, 7.5 sounds like a pretty good assessment, and just for starters, I think it's cool. Get a reproduction copy and get it for cheap. Just go through Etsy, I think, and it was like $7. It's awesome. You're just paying for shipping and handling, but you're getting it from Europe, so you might have to wait a little while, but I didn't have to wait too long. I don't think it was just like a week. It's all good. Yeah. Battle Crust. Do I recommend? Yeah, I recommend it. Get it cheap. Get a repro, burn it, whatever. I appreciate you guys and all the people commenting and stuff, and just all the likes and all that good stuff, man. I appreciate, and you're the best. Here's a picture of something because we do that. Yeah. Thank you for watching. You guys are the best. Thanks.